How's it going? My name's Dave. I'm from Behringer. I'm the lead developer on the Rhythm Designer series of drum machines. This is the RD-909. I'm going to give you a brief look at this. I'm not known for my social skills, neither are many of us engineers, so I'm going to keep it as brief as I can. Just give you a quick overview. Okay, so I've got a sequence pre-programmed on the 909. This is a world's kind of premiere of our 909 machine, this Superbooth event. Give you a bit of a preview of the sounds, kick drum. We've got some additional controls over the original 909. So we've got a pitch kind of bend control, which is pitch decay amount and the length of the decay. Right up to a nice fat kind of kick drum sound. Lots of punch, some sustain. The snare, you're all familiar with, that nice sizzling snare. The kind of standard tom sounds that you come with. Rim shot, hand clap, hi-hats, open and closed, of course choking the open hi-hat, and two different cymbals, ride and crash, or the other way around, crash and ride. I've got a little beat programmed on here to give you a quick idea of kind of capability. So one of the things that I really like, and I've been playing today with at the Superbooth event, is the fact that you can change step size whilst it's running, and it'll sync it up on the quarter note. So on a quarter note, you swap step size, and you can go from half speed up to something that's double speed, and it will trigger at the quarter note kind of intervals. So that's one of the nice features that we've been playing with today. What about note repeat? So if we come back up into the main sequence to look at some of the performance controls, let's choose a sound, rim shot. So what we've got here is note repeat, which triggers on one step, on a one-step interval on the selected voice. You can lock that into different intervals, so 2 intervals per step. Four and 8. So you can generate all these super fast tones. One of the nice things that we've been also doing today, I won't show you now, but something that you definitely can do and look into yourselves, is you can use the trigger outputs on things like the rim shot, and you can send them through to alternative synths. So we had it working with a Neutron before. You'll be familiar with the Behringer Neutron, big synth. You can trigger envelopes from external synths from the trigger outputs. So that's one of the other things that we've been doing. Step repeat is another nice feature that I really like. Let's jump back up into the double speed. Get a bit more of your 90s drum and bass kind of thing going on. So step repeat is similar, but it repeats steps rather than small intervals per step. It repeats a number of steps. So you can kind of do the 1 step repeat, or you can go over 8 steps. All that kind of stuff. What else have we got? So we got the same wave designer and filter that's on the 808 and 909. Sorry, the 808 unit. Unfortunately, this version of the software isn't fully featured with the controls for the filter, but I can explain the bus system anyway. We've got a single bus for the wave designer, so you can assign any of the voices you like to the wave designer. So let's say we assign the kick drum and the snare. And these controls give you the ability to, let's just solo those 2 things so you can kind of hear those. These controls give you the ability to extend the sustain portion of the signal. Take the sustain right out so you get a really short signal. And then you can have a lot more snappiness and a lot more punch. Take it out again. And following that, you can enable or disable the 2-mode filter. I'm going to leave it there, I think. The 909 is, I believe, available, we're being told, at the end of September. The 808 will be imminent and available to distributors in the next month. And as I say, the 909 we're being told will be available to distributors at the end of September. and the both prices for both will be $299. I hope that covers everything. My name's Dave from Behringer. Enjoy the rest of Superbooth.